Stick a pony in me pocket. I'll fetch the suitcase from the van. 'Cause if you are the best us, but you don't ask questions, then brother, I'm your man.
Hello and welcome to this An Actor Thomas video with me, of course, Actor Thomas. Now, today we are going to be doing a TV/movie review. This episode we're going to be talking about Only Fools and Horses, episode called Thicker Than Water. Now, this episode starts off on Christmas Day, and Grandad and Rodney are watching TV, and there is a knock at the door, and lo and behold, after an 18-year absence is Del and Rodney's father, Grandad's son, Reg Trotter, who abandoned the family after his wife dies. Now, this is a bit of a big shock, and there's no bigger shock than to Del, who is furious, who particularly really wants to just hurt his father for abandoning the family. But Grandad and Rodney persuade him not to, and they let him stay. So after a little bit of talking and stuff like that, we finally kind of get to the nitty gritty of the reason why Reg has returned. He was living up in Newcastle, and he was at the Newcastle Infirmary, which is the hospital, and he had a few tests, and apparently he has a hereditary blood disorder, which they were told that he needs to get any of his children to be tested, which this is why he has returned. So, after the Christmas holidays, they go and get tested at the local doctors. And on New Year's Eve, the blood tests return, and Del and Rodney realise when they look at the envelopes, these have already been opened. So what's that all about? Why have they already been opened? Anyway, Grandad said, "Oh, I'm sure it's probably your father. Your father probably wanted to have a look at them." Anyway, they have a quick look, and they're both negative. They're both clear. They haven't got this hereditary blood disorder, which is good for them, of course. Anyway, but what does happen is this: they do discover one little thing. Rodney's blood is A. Del's blood is AB. Now, bit odd, but children from the same parents do have, of course, this different bloods occasionally. It's not uncommon. Anyway, after there's been a bit of discussion and that sort of stuff, Grandad and Del tell Rodney that around the time of Rodney's birth there was a bit of quite a few arguments between Reg and their mother, and there was a few rumours that their mother Joan may have been having affairs with other men. Anyway, around this time Reg returns to the flat, and Reg drops a bombshell, which is that his blood is A, Grandad's blood is A, Rodney's blood is A. So Del, who has the different blood, which is BA, is the odd one out. And Del is, of course, quite hurt by this. Of course, it's understandable. But anyway, he carries on living at the house, and obviously Reg is slowly but surely dropping in horrible little digs about being the Lone Ranger and all that sort of stuff, and basically kind of dropping hints to say, this is a Trotter family, why don't you go away, Del? Which is, of course, not very nice. Anyway, we obviously, over the week, Grandad and Rodney and Reg are getting closer, and they're building up a relationship and all that sort of stuff, and it's obviously all that sort of stuff very nice. Obviously, he's kind of past, he's trying to, he's kind of lost all that goodwill really towards them, because at the moment he has taken all of Grandad and Rodney's money. He's basically spoiled Rodney's GCE certificates with writing bets on them, all that sort of stuff. And it's not, he's kind of lost, he's left, he's no longer welcome really in the flat. He wants them to leave. Anyway, Rodney has gone to see the doctor, and the doctor has basically redone some tests and discovered that Dell does have A blood. No, ordinary A blood, not AB blood, which is obviously a bit unusual. And the doctor has contacted the infirmary up in Newcastle, where they discover that Reg wasn't a patient, but a porter in that hospital, and he's wanted by the infirmary's governing body, really, for a number of offences, such as stealing and other things that have happened while he was there. Anyway, it soon discovers that Rodney and Grandad and Dell work together to get rid of Reg Trotter, and really he really nailed the final nails into the coffin, because really he could never come back from that. He could never really be welcomed back into the family fold after basically trying to convince them that one of his children wasn't his, which is of course quite a bad thing to do. Anyway, that is my episode. This is my episode review of Only Fools and Horses, Thicker Than Water. Now, that's, to me, the rating I'm going to give Only Fools and Horses, episode called Thicker Than Water. I'm actually going to give that, actually, a number 1, because I really think that is one of the better episodes of Only Fools and Horses, or sorry, early Only Fools and Horses I've ever seen. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you like, you become, like I say, become one of my subscribers. Their Patreon link is down below if you'd like to help with making this channel even better than it already is. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And otherwise, I'll give you a little salute and say goodbye. Goodbye.